Shohei Ohtani making his third start of the season in Kansas City. First batter, Jonathan India. First pitch gets him looking at a four-seam fastball. Comes out throwing 95 on the heater. You would throw that pitch harder later in this one. Then the 0-1 to India. Middle cranks it up to 98. And this is the Arsenal has been going with this. Sweeper, four-seam, sinker, splitter just 6.5% of the time, than the cutter, than the slider. It's been mainly that four-seam sweeper, also working in that sinker. Then the 0-2 to Jonathan India. Misses up out of the zone, hits triple digits, gets up to 100. Checking his pitch comp, Dalton rushing behind the dish in this one. And then the 1-2 to India. Misses away. Good pitch. Some late break there on the sweeper. It's a good pitch in that situation. Starts to bite at it, then holds up. Pops out of Rushing's glove there. Then the fifth pitch of the at-bat. And he gets under one. Pops it up. Ha-Seong Kim makes a put out, getting the start in second for the first out. There's that pitch com on his shoulder, communicating with Dalton Rushing. This is the matchup you came to see, though. Bobby Witt Jr., one of the best players in Major League Baseball, facing off against Shohei. And the first pitch to Bobby Witt Jr., and he goes down and gets an 83-mile-per-hour sweeper that falls into left. Conforto fields it, gets it to Kim. Just went down and got that sweeper. Down in the zone. Kind of left it a little up. They wanted it lower and away. He leaves that one up. Stays back on it. Nice swing. Short to the ball. And gets the single. Shohei, not happy with the pitch execution on that one. And the next batter, Garcia at the plate. First pitch, strike. Sinker bottom of the zone. So that's the pitch that he's working in there. Good horizontal break on that sinker. Not his best pitch, but working in there. And then Ohtani from the stretch. Second pitch of the at-bat to Garcia. Misses away with the sweeper. Well off the plate. A non-competitive pitch there. And this is where he really improved from his first start to his second start. First start, 57.1% strike percentage against the Nationals, up almost 10%. And then on the 1-1 to Garcia, misses away again. Sweeper well off the plate. Did not have the best feel for that one early. The sweeper has really been a go-to pitch for him. He's going to have to find that earlier in starts, and he will as he continues to get that feel back. And then the 2-1 to Garcia. Misses again, this time with the four-seam fastball. So, against righties, that glove side command, just not great early on. 5 strikes, 5 balls through 10 pitches. Then the 3-1 goes with that cutter well off the plate. So, that's an area you want to see him improve, that glove side command to right-handed batters. And just as a matter of getting reps, getting feel. You just don't get this in rehabs, in simulations. Some guys, you just need these tests against big league hitters on the road in front of a sold-out crowd. It's a part of the process. But then here comes his old friend Vinny Pasquantino at the play with 1 out, runners on first and second. And there, 99, bottom of the zone. Much better with the command against left-handed hitters. Just kind of provides a little barrier there to hit his spot. Second pitch. Oh, he cranks it up. 100 right on the corner, edge of the zone. A well-executed pitch. That's his best executed four-seamer early in this one. And then on the 0-2, to Pasquantino. He grounds one. Kim fields it for the 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. He had 102. 102. He's joking with Bobby Wood Jr. You got me. Got that hit on me. But that was the fastest pitch of his career. 102 miles per hour. That surpassed the pitch during the at-bat against Mike Trout in the 2023 WBC. But Pasquantino also saw his hardest pitch, too, during that stretch. So, something about Shohei Ohtani and Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino actually tweeted, WTF. Like, why does Shohei throw so hard against me? I don't know why, but he just does. But he's out there in the bottom of the second inning. First time this season that he's done that, going multiple innings. This was a big box they wanted to check off, doing the up-down. In case you're wondering, he did strike out in the first inning of this game. There's the pitch com, pressing it on his shoulder, getting the grip, got the new bounce glove there. And here's him facing Salvador Perez. First pitch gets him looking at that sweeper. Much better job against a righty, hitting the outer half of the plate. That was the pitch he was looking for in the first inning. Then second pitch, sweeper down in the zone. He fouls it off, but again, it finds the zone. It's a competitive pitch. He's attacking the zone. Much better job in the second inning for Shohei against righties. And then here's the 0-2 to Perez. Four-seamer. Lifts it. Pages comes in to make the putout for the first out. And that's just a much better sequence. Anytime you're filling the zone with your secondary pitches and then you slow him down to speed him up, pitch backwards, and then he swings at that four-seamer, kind of chops at it, shortens that swing, but nothing doing. That's the kind of out you want from Salvador Perez. That brings up Caglione to the plate. First pitch, gets him swinging and missing. 100 up and away. But when you look at that movement that he had, that's the four-seamer running away from left-handed hitters. That's the movement that's been impressive early in the second pitch. Sweeper in the zone. Caglione fouls it off. But when you're working with 100, you can get away with some of those sweepers. Kind of hung that one, left it up. But when you're working with 100 early in the at-bat, you're going to get away with some of those. Then here's the 0-2. Goes with that sinker. Bounces it. Didn't have the feel for that. He's still working on his sequencing, right? I mean, making adjustments to his attack plan. These are all part of the process. Just his third start. Then the 1-2 to Caglione. Fouls another one off. There he breaks in the slider. That's going to be a very important pitch for him. Goes with that slider. Kind of mixed it a little bit there. It's a pitch that he's going to need to find. Then on the 1-2, fifth pitch of the at-bat, slider, swinging. Went to the slider on the fourth pitch, but gets him on the fifth pitch. A great sign to have that slider. Some nice late bite there. Good shape on it. Vicious pitch. When you're locating your heater, that's going to be a vicious pitch. At 89, dropping off from 100, 11 miles per hour, it's going to be a big pitch. Then Lofton, he gets a strike, a little off the plate, but still, the sweeper, much better command in the second inning than the first inning. Then the second pitch to Lofton, slider down away, another swing and miss with that slider. That's definitely his money swing and miss pitch, that slide piece. He's a happily married man, but Shohei has a slide piece, I'm telling you. Then the third pitch, another slider, gets him to foul it off. So he really fell in love with the slider there in the second inning. Once you start to see some success with it, Lofton goes down, and just look at the swings he's inducing. These are the kind of swings that you're saying, okay, the pitcher has stuff. Then the 0-2, 99 off the plate, four-seam fastball. working multiple quadrants, down, away. He's starting to groove. I would like to see him go 3 in this one. That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch right there. Gets the foul out. Dawn Rushing makes the catch. And then Shohei Ohtani goes to pick up Dawn Rushing's mask because he's awesome. But yeah, Shohei Ohtani, he looked good in his second start. He really did. And he went multiple innings. He went 102, fastest pitch of his big league career. He ends up giving up no runs on 1 hit, a strikeout, a walk, and 27 pitches, 21 strikes, and 2 innings of work. The unicorn is back. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMAC_LA. Be sure to tune in to the flagship show at Dodgers Nation. That is Dodgers Dugout Live, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific. Interviews, analysis, and more. Dodgers news and rumors tomorrow, breaking down all the latest injuries. So be sure to tap in and lock in for that. But see you guys next time. Remember, nothing brings together quite like Dodger baseball. Until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.